What's going on, and welcome back. So probably like in about a month or so, I'm gonna be coming out with a new game pickups video. I already picked up some games that I want to show, but there's a few more that I want to pick up right before I make that video. Now, the reason I'm mentioning this now instead of just filming the video and coming out with it is because I'm building a backlog of games for myself so that I can play this summer, because my game purchasing is fixing to come, not to a complete stop, but it's gonna slow down a lot because games are getting expensive. You know what I mean? Like, they're getting ridiculously expensive. I said that I was gonna come out, or I was gonna buy a Switch 2 game a month when they came out because they're $80. I'm not gonna do that anymore. Why am I gonna spend $80 on a game that I'm not even gonna be able to play, right? A lot of these Switch 2 games aren't even on the cart itself. I think Nintendo said that their first party games are on the cart, and I think Cyberpunk was gonna be on the cart itself, but a lot of these other games, they're not even on the cart, right? So why the hell would I spend money for that? And then, like I said, I can't even play the games because I don't have a Switch 2, so no. So there's a few games that I want to pick up before I film that video, because after that, I think I'm going to stop buying games for a little bit because of the price, right? It's getting ridiculous. Everything's getting ridiculous with games. It's getting harder for us to like buy what we love because of the game companies. I don't know if you want to call it they're getting greedy, or because Nintendo went this way, and I think it all started with them. To be completely honest, they started mentioning games that are $80, and now everybody's like, oh, let's jump on the $80 bandwagon and fucking come out with games that are $80. It's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. So there's not, like, I'm saying, like, there's no reason to like buy games day one when they come out, unless it's something you really want to play. You know, if it's not, then you can wait, right? I say right now is the best time. Like, if you have a backlog of games, right now is the best time to start playing that backlog, because games are getting expensive, right? If you just wait a little bit, then the price will drop. And like the games that I want to show when I come out with that video, I didn't pay full price for these games, right? I didn't pay $70. Well, maybe a couple of them, but that was it. I shopped around. The thing is, I have to shop around online because the only place for me to get video games here in my town is at Walmart. And this is a Walmart Supercenter, right? And let me tell you, I don't know what's going on with them or what, but they had God of War Ragnarok. For the past 5 months, it was $30, and now it's $70. $70. It went from, they had it priced from $30, and now it's $70. I'm not even kidding you. You can get God of War Ragnarok on Amazon for like $45. 45. Walmart has it here for 70. Why? Right? They had Gran Turismo 7 again. For the past 5 months, it was $19.99. You can get that game on Amazon for $40. What the hell is going on with Walmart? And they don't even have like a good selection of games. At least not here in my town. They don't. Now, if I want to get a pickup, or if I want to pick up a game or whatever, I just order it online. for cheaper. And even if they had it at Walmart here, I'd rather order from Amazon. I'd rather give Amazon my business because their prices are pretty consistent, right? Walmart will have games, and don't get me wrong, they got their section where they have games for like $10, $9. You know, if you want to play Paw Patrol and some shitty game that's meant for like 5-year-olds. SpongeBob. Dude, I'm telling you, Walmart here sucks. As far as gaming goes, it sucks. It sucks. Now, they have a section for Xbox, and almost all their games are gone. That section is almost empty. The only games that are there are games that people don't really want to play right now, like Tiny Tina or whatever the hell that game's called, and some sports titles and wrestling and some other stuff. Like, it's not very impressive. Not very impressive whatsoever. As a matter of fact, the PS5 selection is pretty low as well. They have a lot of empty spots. They have tags there, but there are a lot of empty spots. But this video isn't about Walmart. It's about game prices going up, right? So like I said, right now would be like the perfect time to start picking up your backlog and playing it. If there's a game that's coming out, or that came out, and you absolutely can't wait a little bit for it to like drop in price, pick it up for $70, right? But if I were you, I'd just wait a little bit. I don't think like I would do that. Well, I can't say that because I'm doing it, but if a game that came out like day one and it's $70 and it's something I would really like, really want to play, then maybe I'll pick it up, right? Ghost of Yotai, I think I said that right. Coming out in what, August, September, somewhere around there. And you know what? I seriously doubt, and I really want to play that game. And that one I might pick up day one, maybe. But I seriously doubt it'll be $70. I have a feeling it's gonna be $80, because that's the route we're going. That's just the way we're going now. So I'm like, no, man. I refuse to pay those prices on games. And don't get me wrong, man. There's a lot of good games out there. A lot of brand new games that are like $40, $50 that I still want to pick up. Now, you're not going to see them in this pickups video. Maybe on the next one. Because, like I said, I'm not paying, after this pickups video, I ain't paying $70 for games anymore. Because they're not $70 after tax and all that shit. They're almost close to $80. Believe me. Unless you go the way of Amazon. Like I said, and the taxes aren't that bad. And if you have Prime, you know, the shipping is free. So that's one way to go. Or get them used. Get them used. There's nothing wrong with that. There's a lot of games that I bought that were used and they're complete. You know, I mean, how complete can you get a game these days? It's just a disc and a case, right? Not like it used to be back in the day when they used to give you a manual with the games. I mean, there's some games that do give you manuals still, I think, but not really. You hardly see that anymore anyways. But a buddy of mine, we were talking, you know, pricing and stuff like that. If, you know, we're thinking, you know, if everybody would just like not buy these games when they first come out and wait a little bit, these companies will be like, hey, what's going on? Right? Our sales are down. I'll tell you what's going on. Nobody wants to buy your fucking games for $80. That's what's going on. If we wait, maybe they'll get it through their heads. They're like, okay, let's not charge $80. I don't get that whole damn. They'd be like, oh, it's tariffs. Dude, the game's coming from America. It's not tariffs. So, I don't know, man. It's weird. A buddy's like, if you want to get an Xbox, right now's the time to get it because they're fixing to go up. And I'm like, no. Hell no. See, I don't care. I don't care if Xbox goes up. I don't play Xbox. I got Xbox games, but I don't play Xbox. I play PlayStation. I'll play the Switch. There's nothing on Xbox that I really want to play anyways. Well, I kind of want to take that back just a little bit because I told him if, and that's a big if I were to ever buy an Xbox, it would be a digital download Xbox only, right? It wouldn't be an Xbox that takes like physical games because I don't buy Xbox games. That's how much I care about that console. I don't buy Xbox games. Every once in a while, like maybe once or twice a year. That's 2 games a year for Xbox. Now, like I said, I told him if I were to get an Xbox, and that's a big if, it would be a console that, it's digital download only. Because I don't buy Xbox games. I don't care for Xbox games, to be completely honest. And I would only get one so I can play the new Fable game. Because I played all the Fable games and I finished them all and I think they're great and I really want to play the new one. And Elder Scrolls 6. I told him, I said, I had no plans on buying that game physical. Well, no, I take that back again. I would buy it physical, but just to have it in my collection, as well as the new Fable game, right? If they come out with a physical copy of those 2 games, then I'd probably buy them just to have them on my shelf. But I would play them digitally. The words didn't want to come out of my mouth. I play them digitally, right? Just download them. It's no big deal. And then I'd probably pay for Xbox Live, for like every year. I think every year is like $140. But hey, man, Xbox Live, Game Pass. Dude, I can't talk, man. I just ate and I'm full and I'm kind of sleepy right now. It's getting late. I never filmed like this late in the afternoon. But yeah, that's that with Xbox, man. Like I said, if I bought one, just a console that just do digital download only. I pay for Game Pass yearly, whatever, just to have it to play games. And that's just to play games, to try them out. And if the games that I try out happen to come that I like, happen to be on PlayStation, I'll buy them physically, right? But yeah, right now is a good time, like I was saying, right now is a great time to start playing. If you have a backlog, start playing it and take a break from buying brand new games. If it's something that you just want to play because people are talking good things about it, wait a little bit. The price will go down eventually, right? There's games that I have here that I picked up that I was smart enough to wait for, and the prices came down. And believe it or not, all but one of these games I've actually picked up from Walmart here. And these are games that I've been wanting. One of them was $30, and when I went the other day, it went down to 10. So I guess Walmart's not all that bad, but I still don't understand how they have Ragnarok for $70. I don't know how they got from 30 to 70. The same thing with Gran Turismo 7. It's weird, but yeah, man. Building a backlog for the summer, and the games that I show here in about a month, like I said, are the games I'm going to be playing this summer. And I'm also going to be going back and revisiting some games that I've been wanting to replay again. For sure. I know there's a couple on here that I want to play. Hogwarts Legacy is one of them. Resident Evil 2 Remake is another. Definitely go back and replay those games again for sure this summer. But yeah, man, if you have a backlog, right now, like I said, right now is the time to play it. Pick it up, start playing it, and let the prices drop. You know, if you want to get games, buy used. That's what I'm gonna be doing. If anything, if I'm gonna start buying games again, it'll be used. There's a nice game store about an hour and a half away from here that sells used games, and I'm gonna start hitting that place up for sure. But anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.